This video is made possible by Second Call Defense. Second Call Defense provides immediate, upfront legal protection for a member who is forced to use any legal weapon for self-defense. So protect yourself today with Second Call Defense. I did. You'll find the link in the description. Hi, I'm Joel Persinger. I'm the Gun Guy. Thank you very much for all of your support of GunGuyTV. I'm very, very grateful. Please do check us out on these alternative locations. There's a bunch of them. YouTube tends to be weird, so you might want to find the videos over there just in case. I also urge you to check out the GunGuyTV Firearms podcast. It's an audio podcast that comes out twice a month, and it is available on your favorite podcast player. All right, what am I talking about today? I have a really neat stock from FAB Defense called the GL Core M. The M stands for magazine because there's a little 10-round magazine in the base of it, which I'll show you in a minute. But there are some things about this thing that I like beyond the magazine. I really like the flared comb. I fell in love with that. I like the fact that it's got some inserts to fit either a commercial buffer tube or a mil-spec buffer tube. So it doesn't matter what you have, you're going to be able to change out these little inserts. They just slide in. And it's really an easy thing to make that adjustment. It came with a certain set installed for mil-spec. I happen to have a mil-spec tube, so it worked out. But that way you don't have a rattling stock because your stock doesn't fit your buffer tube and you have no way to adjust it. You can buy this stock and it's going to fit whatever buffer tube you need. You're just going to be able to slide those inserts in. It takes about a minute. There's one on either side and they're labeled accordingly. But my favorite part of it really was the comb, because when I went to the range to test it, I tested it on a different rifle before I put it on this one. And I found that the comb really gave me a terrific cheek weld. It was very comfortable. It was right where it needed to be. And it put my eye right behind the optic, which is super important. It made it really simple to get on the optic and get on target immediately. And it put me right behind my backup irons when I flipped them up, because the optic on that rifle has a slower 1/3 co-witness, put me right behind those. And that'll be the case when I put some sights on this rifle as backups. If I have to grab this rifle because there's a dire emergency, I want to have more than just what's in the mag that's in the mag well. Now in this case, this is a California compliant rifle. California's odd. So there's lots of things that California doesn't like as far as offending features. So I can't have a pistol grip stock. I have to have this screwball fin in the way, so I can't wrap my thumb around the stock entirely. I've gotten used to it because I've had that in California for so long, so it really doesn't bother me anymore. The other thing is I can't have a flash hider, so I've got to have this comp on the front instead of a flash hider, which is, you know, it's kind of a nuisance, but it's there. It just makes the rifle super duper loud, but that's what ear protection is for, I suppose. And I can't have a suppressor. I can't have any forward grips, so they sent me some nice little forward grips that go with the stock. I can't put them on this rifle. So this is basically a California rifle setup. So if I mount this rifle, what I found is that, I've only done this a couple times, is that changing this mag is really simple. If all I've got is a rifle because I went out the door or I got out of the truck or whatever, and this is what I could grab, I didn't have time to grab another mag, and I've run the gun dry, so after I can dump that mag and I can reach back here, get another mag and insert it, hit my ping pong paddle or whatever I'm going to do to get the gun back in action, and I've got another 10 rounds in the rifle. And it's that quick and that easy. I've only done it about 3 times. I didn't even do it at the range. I just did it fiddling around with it the other day. That's how simple it is to change the mag and how quick it is, without having to grab mag pouches, put them on, or something to throw over the top of me. I might grab armor out the door or whatever, but I'm not going to have any more ammo probably than what's on the rifle at the time. For California, that's brilliant for all the reasons I expressed. I'm a California resident. I'm also an Arizona resident because my wife and I have property in the White Mountains. In Arizona, it's a Second Amendment sanctuary state, and you don't have any of this nonsense you have to do in California. So in Arizona, I can have a truck rifle. Well, for a truck rifle, this is brilliant too, whether it's a truck rifle or an SBR or a pistol, as long as they're legal or whatever. It allows you to have that extra magazine. I should tell you that it doesn't have to be a FAB Defense magazine that goes in the back of the rifle. You can put whatever mag in there you want. For example, this one, you can put it in there and it's going to stay in there. And that way you've got your rifle, now you've got a long mag. So if you prefer doing that, you've run out of gas in your rifle, that's okay. Drop that mag, and now you've got the long mag back here. If you had a 30 rounder in it, you got another 30 rounder, and away you go. If that's the way you want to set the rifle up, you can put whatever size of mag in that slot that you want. It doesn't really matter. For me, it's a little weird having that long mag sticking out of my stock, so I probably wouldn't do it. I'll stick with the 10 rounder because it sort of disappears and it's out of sight, out of mind. But it's a great stock. I really, really like it. In fact, this is going to stay on my California defense rifle, and I'm going to buy another one to put on my Arizona defense rifle. The last thing I don't know if I mentioned before is if you have a tall optic, there is a snap-on adjustable cheek piece that you can put on there that will allow you to get a higher comb and get you behind that optic. I didn't get one with this because I didn't want one, but you certainly can order it. So check it out. I'll put a link in the description. You'll find them at Optics Planet, which was kind enough to send them to me, and I'm very grateful. Optics Planet has been terrific to this channel for a very, very long time. All right, before I go, I just want to remind you, the sponsor of this video is Second Call Defense. They are a fabulous company. I've used them for a long time as my coverage. They cover any weapon. If you decide to defend yourself or have to defend yourself with a screwdriver as opposed to a gun or whatever, they're going to cover you as long as the weapon is legal. So check them out. There's a link in the description. Second Call Defense. Have a great week. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.